Have you recently arrived in a new country and want to know how to settle as quickly as possible so you can savor every moment, experience and new friendship that lie just around the corner? Well, these 10 tips will help you to do just that and avoid potentially exasperating distractions and administrative problems and just focus on the good stuff. Ahoy from Prague, I'm Paul Colto. There were 23 people on my TEFL course in 2013, but within 1 year only 3 of us were left. It wasn't because Prague sucks, it doesn't, it's amazing, but many of my classmates were really ground down by administrative processes, homesickness, the language barrier, and not really being able to make new friends, especially with locals. So I hope these simple, practical tips, born of my 5 years experience in this beautiful city, will help you to settle as quickly as possible into your new life. I dismissed my first tip as a no-brainer in another video, but in this one it's absolutely imperative for me to tell you that you must research job opportunities and visa situations in the country where you're going to before you leave. If you don't, you can expect untold stress, extra expenses, trips to embassies and all manner of depressing crap. Dad tip alert, because my second piece of advice is to buy a file and dividers as soon as you can and put every bit of paperwork that you receive inside. Rental agreements, visas, work permits, new bank account documentation, rental contracts, utilities bills. There will be a lot of paperwork and it will make your life so much easier if you have it all in one place, I promise you. My third tip is about money and currencies and relative living costs between two countries. So if the currency in your home country is stronger than the one in the country where you're going to, don't be tempted to overspend when you first arrive. Learn about and adjust to new living costs as quickly as possible. If everything is relatively cheaper in your new country, then it's likely that your salary will also be a lot less. Almost everyone I know, including myself, made this mistake. For my fourth tip, if you're moving to a country that has a different language to your own, do the courtesy of learning 7 or 8 basic phrases that will ingratiate you to the locals. So learn hello, goodbye, yes, no, please, thank you, I don't understand, and do you speak English? If someone does make the effort to speak English with you, then speak slowly and clearly, and maybe say thank you for speaking English at the end of the conversation. My fifth tip is to smile and make eye contact with everyone you meet. Take an active interest and really listen to people. Remember, you're a guest in their country. So let your best behaviour bring out the best in you. My seventh tip for how to settle quickly into a new country is to take care of yourself. And by that I mean being streetwise and also eating well and doing exercise, maybe even try yoga and meditation, because getting pickpocketed or getting ill is going to slow that settling in process considerably. My eighth tip is to get a good night's sleep. Sleeping well is vital when you move to a new country because you're going to be very tired at the end of most days. So be sure to take a pair of earplugs on the off chance that you might need them. My ninth tip is to do something related to your passion every day, as it'll help you relax. And if it's a creative passion, then maybe you'll start to create things inspired by your adventure. And my 10th and final tip is, no matter how busy a day has been, try to switch off after 7 p.m. with like a cold glass of beer or a good glass of wine and reflect on everything that you've learned during that day. Moving to a new country isn't easy. It's bloody hard, and there are ups and there are downs, but you're constantly learning, growing and experiencing life in a completely new culture. And most wonderfully of all, you slowly start to discover how much you actually have in common with the local people and how we all share the same hopes, fears and dreams. And it's those connections that make the experience as enriching as any other out there. Have you recently moved to a new country? How are you settling in? What extra tips do you have to make that settling in process as smooth and as quick as possible? Please share and discuss them in the comments below. thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please click like, share it with anyone else you think might be interested, and be sure to subscribe. There are new videos every week on ESL teaching advice, international relocation advice, and lots more. So until next time, toot toot.